Hi everybody, so today you are graphing with DESMOS for the first time, so you're going to need to open your toy card data share and toy card graphing, which is going to look like this. I opened this link already. I opened this graph, the graphing link already. Remember, when you do this, you're going to have to do this. There's a paper part too, so make sure you're doing that. But where you get the data, so once you open the copy of your assignment, you have two graphs to paste in here. I already have the data inputted for my first graph, and where you got that data from, where I got this data from, is your average times, or your distances in orange, and your average times in purple here. And I only went to 2 decimals because we don't need a billion decimals. It's not gonna make any difference. So just going through your DESMOS graphing checklist as I already started graphing. So sign into DESMOS. I didn't do that. Just sign in with Google. I have an account. You should have an account through the school. If you don't, just make one. We're going to use DESMOS all year. You're going to need it. So I'm going to move my bubble actually, and you'll see why. So then enter data for both variables. I did that. Again, your data is from here. Make sure you're on the right class list. So I'm doing period 3 because it's my middle list class. So this is period 3's data. And you should see the trend. Use the A value slider. So step 3, use the A value slider to make a line of best fit. This one is going to be your red line. As you can see, those dots all almost line up except that middle dot. And it's going to ask on your paper, what is your A value? Your A value is 0.43. What does that A value mean? That A value means that every second your car ran, it's going to travel 0.43 meters. So if you times, say, 60 seconds, like we made a prediction, times 0.43, you're going to get an answer. You're going to get around 24 meters, more than 24 meters, but yeah, because that's the prediction we made. So then it says identify the equation that describes the relation. So the equation, you're going to get rid of the lines you don't need. And you can leave this. I forget what it does. I think it's uncertainty. We didn't do uncertainty. So your equation is D equals AT. So distance equals the A value times time. So whatever time you go amount, it's going to move your A value to go your distance. Then it says delete additional equations. That's what I did by clicking those X's. So I can move my bubble. Right, okay. I can only move it there. So see those, and I X those out. So that's that step. Then it says click on the curved arrow to share your graph. Select export image. Curved arrow, export image. It wants you to download a PNG or a ping. Copy that to your clipboard. And then you're going to go back to here and you're going to insert it by control paste. And then it wants you to save your graph. It is already saved for you. That's something that's really cool about DESMOS, is it saves as you go. But that is your first graph. So I want to do the second graph with you too. So let's do the second graph. So we need to go back here. And here's the second graph. Notice it says starts at 2 meters. That's really, really important to what we're doing. So here's your data again. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. You don't have 0. You don't have 1. So you're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know the time at 2 was 0 because that's where we started this time. So the class data, so we have 2.58 seconds. Let's do 2.56 because rounding. 2.56. Oh, that's 2.59. Yeah. 2.59, then we have 4.88. And 7.16. It's early, guys. 4.88. Let's go one at a time so my brain works. 7.16. 7.16. And you should see that trend already. But remember, you want to follow those steps again. So this time, you want to use the B slider to move up the orange line and down to match the starting point. You know your starting point was 2. So you can do this, or you can use that slider. But see how that line moves up to 2 right here? That's where you want it. So then you're going to change your A slider now, and now it's going to be the orange line. And you should see that your A value is similar, should be really, really close to the first one because your velocity was the same. Get rid of the equations you don't need. So again, your A value is going to be 0.43. Does that match the first one? Yes, great, that's what you're looking for. Your equation is going to be D equals AT plus B, and that just means the distance is equal to the A value times the time plus B, which is 2. So that means it's going to be the same exact equation except plus 2 every time because you started at a different point. So again, you want to save your graph by clicking this arrow, export, download, copy to your clipboard, close out of that, go back here, find where it wants you to put that graph, control paste, and make sure you submit that when you're done. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this is helpful. Please follow your instructions. That's like the main purpose of like my classroom, is to get you guys to follow instructions and keep following them and like ask questions, but I want you to ask less questions and be more self-sufficient. That is my goal as a teacher and a human, is to make students that can take care of themselves and don't need me all the time. So hopefully you're getting there. A lot of you are there. A lot of you have work to do, but that's why we're in school. Mr. Bear out.